final whistle has gone at flipping the Bet365, and of course, Rovers can't do it on a cold afternoon in Stoke City, as of course Stoke playing their football, grinded out the result. 1-0 win to Stoke, of course, and it was that man. Who was it, Luna? It was flipping Nick Powell, of course, with the one and only goal on the 6th minute. Rovers couldn't get back into it. They couldn't get cracking, but of course, they go away with the 3 points. But goodness gracious me, what an example of football we are seeing at Stoke. And I know hey, you know what? If the boot was on the other foot, and we were playing the way they're playing, grinding out the results, climbing up the table, looking towards that top 6, and getting a little bit closer to that, would we be complaining? Probably not. So Stoke, with their style of football, are doing and getting the results in. Michael O'Neill, look at Luna. She can't be even bothered with it. She can't even be bloody bothered with it. I can't be bloody bothered with it either. It just felt a bit flat the whole match today. I just couldn't get into it. Couldn't get that excitement levels cooking. And to be honest with you, yeah, it's the games are just coming in thick and fast. And I'm hoping, just like Luna, who is zonked out, she's just tired at the moment. She's tired of bloody Rovers. Of course, a bit of a gap now between ourselves and Boxing Day, where we'll take on Sheffield Wednesday. And I think it's at Ewood Bloody Park. Isn't that right, Luna? It's at Ewood Bloody Park. Hopefully we can get the result there, Luna. But yes, there was not many chances. And when we say a cold afternoon in bloody Stoke City, of course you're just seeing some of the conditions absolutely dreadful. Do not look at my bedroom. It looks absolutely an armpit like right now, because we of course got visitors in the house. We'll just look at Luna's lovely little face. But yeah, so 1-0 loss on the day. Not very good. Not much to get excited about either. Not much to get to take away from this game either. I can't even think of any positives. The only positives I can say is the return of course Butterworth, who was on the bench. And he actually made a few minutes first today. But to be honest with you, I'm not very disappointed. Not very sort of. I was from the kickoff. I just didn't have that vibe today. It just didn't. It was not with me. And of course Stoke City, awkward place to go with fans. Even awkward places, or even more awkward place to go without fans. Because guess what? They can play their shitty style of football, and the fans aren't going to get on their backs. They're not going to get on their backs. But of course, if the fans were there and they were seeing that style of football, they'd be thinking, "Hang on a minute. Are we realistically playing this kind of football?" Which when I say what the type of football I'm talking about is, they get the goal 6 minutes in, and from 7 minutes on, 11 men behind the ball. 11 men behind the ball. Six at the back. 3 in midfield. I think that's about right, and 1 up top. Is that about right? That's about right? I don't know. 6. Yeah, so that's about right. Of course, yeah, we had a couple of decent chances. I think Barry Douglas had the best, hitting the woodwork in the first half. But yeah, Luna, it was that much of a shit one today, brother. Even though you're a lady, it was that much of a shitty afternoon. I could not get excited about it, and I'm just looking forward now to a bit of a break. Maybe a chance, even though it's not a huge break, it's just like a normal week off. Maybe a chance for Rovers players to come back into it a little bit more fitter, healthier, and raring to go. And maybe we might see a familiar face back within possibly starting the game on what was it, Friday? It would be Friday or Saturday. I think it must be next Saturday, of course. But yeah, looking forward to just taking a bit of a back seat now, and then maybe just going again. Sheffield Wednesday, has it kicked us in the arse playoff chasing wise? I don't really know. I've seen the results before. I think Reading were losing, Brentford were winning. I think we're going to be 5 points adrift off those playoff spots at the moment. So. Yeah, not major a travesty there, but realistically, we need to be getting some more results in the bag. We're losing far too many games than I'll be hoping for, and I'm hoping when those illustrious first team players come back, the likes of Dak, Travis, of course, Brereton, then we might be a better opposition. But ultimately, me and Luna, we just can't be arsed with this one, can we, sweetheart? We cannot be arsed. No, we can't. But anyway, so a little bit later on, we'll do a detailed review of this, which will be talking about my match ratings, of course. We'll also hear what the gaffer has to say. We'll also hear what the fans have to say. We might even have to listen to what Luna has to say, because she's that pissed. Look at her. Look how angry she is. Luna, how angry are you? Tell them how angry are you. She's speechless, absolutely speechless right now. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, not the only. Some of the other caveats for me. I thought Tribal's performance was good, and I think he was a little bit pissed when he got substituted. But to be honest with you, I think he was my man in the match, grinding out the performances, keeping Stoke in check on occasion. But unfortunately for him, he got pulled, as did a lot of the other players. And then another sort of Brucey bonus going in favour for our future. The amount of youngsters coming on, Butterworth coming on, Chapman coming on, Tyrese Dolan coming on. We did have a couple of late charges there towards goal that could have ended up in the back of the net, but ultimately we were just held back. You know, we had I think 80% of the ball. I don't know. I haven't seen the stats yet, but we had the fair share of possession. Stoke, I think, had 2 shots on target, 1 in the back of the net, and guess what? All 3 points will stay at Stoke. Anyway, that's all I've got for you today. Hopefully, you'll catch me later on for the detailed review. And of course, we'll kick on forward for Sheffield Wednesday preview in a couple of days' time. But if you are new, bang the thumbs up, and of course, bang the subscribe, because then me and Luna will be back later on. Ain't that right, sweetheart? Yes, we'll be back later on. Anyway, until then, though, I'll see you all very soon. Be safe out there, mask up, 6 feet, and all that kind of jazz. And of course, let's get 3 points against Wednesday on Saturday. Anyway, I'm out.